Go.
Hey everybody, Britt here with Organic Guys, and we got our first batch of onions in. The last few years I've been buying them from Haas. Haas delivers late in November, and that's not any good for us. So this year I tried a new company. I've got an order coming from Haas still. They do have good onions. The Vidora is good, and the Fire, and the Texas Sweet we got this year. This is a company called McLean Farms. They're right out of Georgia. They grow the original Vidalia onion. These came in the mail yesterday. It only took 3 days from the time I ordered them, so you can see they're beautiful starts. They're still nice and green. Okay, so I prepared my bed. We put some old mulch down on the bottom, and then we put compost and topsoil on the top. Really good mixture. You don't have to do all that. Onions will grow in the sand in Florida, but we spaced them 8 inches apart, as you can see. 8 inches will give you a nice area for a bulb. These bulbs can get up to 4 inches in diameter, so if you go 8 and 8 like that, you've got just enough space, maximum growth. Onions are very rapid growers, so they use a lot of energy. They're going to need fertilized. You know, if you have organic, it needs to be super aged organic and fed daily. We're going to use granular commercial fertilizer on these. It's going to be high in potassium and phosphorus because that'll give you nice big bulbs. You can go a little lower on the nitrogen. They're super easy to plant. Like I said, you want to plant them 8 inches apart. Just put you a little hole there and just bury it to where the green starts, just like that. Pinch of dirt around it and never pack them. I always tell you guys that. And we're going to fertilize them tomorrow with our granular. Just pack them in like that. These Vidalias are really good onions. I haven't been able to get a hold of the Candy Globe hybrids that we grow in Florida here in the strawberry fields. It seems like some kind of a secret that no farmer wants to tell. Of course, farmers are like chefs. They don't want to give up their secrets. You know, so we'll just keep right on going down this road. Again, this is a topsoil compost blend. I got a friend that makes this stuff. I get it super cheap. When I say super cheap, I mean I get a cubic yard for 25 bucks. So that's a pretty good price. So I'm going to get these onions planted, and I hope I was informative to you. By the way, these are called short day onions. That's what you want to grow in Florida. They thrive in the cooler weather. They can take cold temperatures. During the summertime, you can't grow onions here in Florida. It just gets too hot. Onions don't thrive very well above 85 degrees. So that's why we get the short day and we plant them in the winter. It's safe to plant usually the end of October. That's when most strawberry farmers have theirs planted. They actually circle the fields with them here in Florida. And the smell of the onion actually helps hide the smell of the strawberry from certain insects, so that's why they do that. Plus, it's a little extra money selling the onions. These babies are expensive in Florida. When you see them come out, they got great big heads like that, and a big long green stalk. They're huge onions. They sell wholesale for $1 each. So most produce guys like me, we have to sell them for $1.50, $2 to make any kind of money. But hopefully this year I'll have a nice stock of my own, and I won't have to buy the Plant City ones. I'll be selling Florida-grown Vidalias. Hope I told you everything you need to know about these babies. You want to really fertilize them good. Like I said, I would do a teaspoon of granular fertilizer. Like I said, you want to go high potassium, high phosphorus, lower nitrogen, but about a teaspoon per onion for the first 30 days. And then add another teaspoon the second 30 days. Within 65 days, you're going to have nice bulbs. If you keep growing another additional 30 days, the bulbs are even going to pack on a lot more. They'll stay good in the ground all the way into April, into May. You know when your onion is ready because it'll start dying. All root crops, well, not all root crops, but things like onions and potatoes, and even beets and radishes, you know they're ready because the lower leaves, the older leaves will actually start turning yellow and dying. That's because they're taking the mobile nutrients from the leaf and they're storing it down in the bulb. So you want that to happen. When you see the leaves dying, you know the nutrients is going down in the bulb where it belongs. I'm Britt with Organic Guys. Good gardening, and goodbye for now.